Hello, and welcome to another video. I have already done one TBR this month, one TBR video for this month, but I got really excited planning my game, so I want to play this anyway. And basically, it's a TBR game using some Once Upon a It's a TBR game based off Once Upon a Time, the TV show. I don't have a board or anything fancy. I just have a deck of cards and a dice. Basically, how this game works is I will roll 2 dice every month to check how many books I'm going to be pulling. And so... And each of these cards has a post-it note with a prompt on it, and all the prompts are connected to the characters. So, like, this example card was Prince Charming, or James, and it basically, and I went with a card that was like flip a coin. If it's heads, it's less than a certain amount of pages, and if it's tails, it's more. And I did that because he's a twin brother in the show. So, 2 sides of a coin, twin brother. It made sense when I wrote it down. And then there's Belle. All of hers are like library connected prompts. So, yeah, all of hers are like library connected prompts. So, a lot of ones that are connected to library or librarians. So yeah, the game will be self-explanatory as I go into it. There are some trick cards in here, because like the Rumpelstiltskin cards, I had to make those like trickster cards. And then I've got my 2 Joker cards as well. But anyway, you'll figure it out as we go along. So I will set up the camera to a different angle and we'll start the game. Okay, so as you can see, I have my TBR card deck here, and I have my dice. So let's start by seeing how many cards I'm going to be picking. I'm probably making this risky by doing 2 dice. Oh, not too risky. 4. So, 4. I can do that. Okay, so I will just shuffle these cards, and then I will pick my 4 prompts. If it stays at 4. Okay. Okay, and as you can see, I just shuffled them. The first card is... it's one of my trick cards. Get a specific time to read. So basically, what this card means is I will draw another card, pick a book, and then I will and then when I'm ready to read it, I will get the people, like probably just on Discord, to tell me how long I have to read it. And let's just draw the next card off the pile. An orphan, and then I got my MS1 card, which is an orphaned main character. Okay, and so for my first prompt, I actually got 2 cards, because the first one said get a specific time limit to read this book. And then I redrew a card and got the prompt of orphaned main character. And for that, I'm pretty sure Avery in the Inheritance Game series is an orphan. So I'm going to go with this one. And I have the Whatever-a-thon bingo board here. Let's see what it'll fit. It obviously has the N of A or and, because the Hawthorne Legacy, sorry. And it has a weapon on the cover because it has a sword against the wall here. And it's continuous series. Is that all it's got? Oh, no, poll. Because I polled which series I should continue. So this was actually already on my Hurtful TBR anyway. But yeah, so this fits at least 4. And I think it goes in favourite genre. I'm not really sure what my favourite genre is, but I think it's this. But I think this is my favourite genre. Yes, I'm gonna go with that for orphaned main character. And I got given the and I asked some friends on Discord, and the time limit I got to read this in is 3 days. So yeah, I have to read this book in 3 days. Shouldn't be too hard because I know the first one was pretty quick for me to read, and I'm pretty... And the game was kind to me, obviously, because it only made me draw 4 books, so I will accept a challenge. So I will accept a little bit of a challenge this month. Alright, moving on to past me with my next card. And then... Oh, this was all together. I don't know how well these wizards are going to do at separating these cards. But the next card I got was Archie, which is a book with an animal sidekick. And the next card that past me drew was Animal Sidekick, which basically means any book that has an animal sidekick. And of course, this is one of the Jiminy Cricket cards, and he was an animal sidekick. So I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's got a pig on the cover here. So I'm gonna count that as an animal sidekick. If it doesn't end up being an animal sidekick, I will pick another book and just read that throughout the month. Now, let me just check what this fits in my whatever-a-thon bingo board. Purple cover. Definitely has purple cover. It's got a weapon on the cover. The guy at the back's holding a sword. What year was this released? Oh, it's 2022 release, so I can't knock off release. I doubt it's going to be last letter, first letter, because what books titles end with F? Oh, it was recently hauled, so I can take that one off too. Yeah, I think that's about all this will cover, but it still gets me some good points ticked off. So, yeah, I'm going to go with this one for Animal Sidekick. Now, back to past me. And then my next card is Leroy or Grumpy from... How's it going to focus? Or Grumpy from Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, and that is a found family or friendship book. Okay, and the next card I drew was Found Family or Friendship, which is the card of Grumpy, who was one of 7 dwarfs. They found a family with Snow White, so can't do that. And for this one, I'm going to read the last book in the Frostheart series, so I can actually finish another series. Yeah, so this is definitely a found family book. And the prompts that it covers is recently hauled. Yeah, it's recently hauled. When was this? Oh, it's got continuous series. is on it. What year was this released? Was it this year or last year? Yeah, it's a 2021 release, so I can count that. I don't know if it's a one. I don't know if Frostheart is the whole title or if Rise of the World Eater is. If it's not, then I'll just. Yeah. But Rise of the World Eater, it does have the of a n or and in there. Yeah, I think that's all it fits. But it definitely also fits my Found Family prompt card. So, yeah. And now back to Past Me for the fourth and for what should be the last card. And my final card, or what I hope is the final card, I have a couple of cards in here. Although I've already found one of them. Anyway, the final card is a book in my favourite genre. And for the last card, I got an MS1 card again, and I got favourite genre. So, I'm not 100% sure what my favourite genre is, but I think based on my past reading taste... Where did it go? It's here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. I think based on my past reading taste, I'm going to go with a thriller, so I'm going to go with The Chalk Man by CJ Tudor. I know little to nothing about this book. It doesn't really give much on the back, which I do appreciate. I can go into it with a surprise. As for what it fits, again, it's got the of an, a, or and in there. It's got... It is favourite genre. The card does. It's also the card that it had. This may work for last letter, first letter, depending on what I read with it. Yeah, I'm not... I think it might count... I think it might also count as spooky book. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna count it, and if it's not, I just won't take it off. It's definitely not recently hauled off Facebook for a while. And wait, yeah, I think that's all this fits. So, yeah, I'm going to count this one. I'm going to officially make this one my favourite genre official TBR book. Yep, and so this is my Once Upon a TBR stack. I've only got 4 books on it for this month. So, this month was kind to me. I have a feeling the next few months won't be. Especially since I've got a couple of trick cards in the deck, and I can roll anywhere between 2 and 12 on my dice. But yeah, so anyway, this is my TBR stack for the month. For this game anyway. So yeah, a pretty doable stack. I said that now, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, so I will catch you guys around. Bye!